Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel Learn and Earn Academy, and today in this video we are going to talk about the Darbar move in Jammu and Kashmir. Now what exactly is Darbar? Now the Jammu and Kashmir High Court has asked the centre and the Union Territory administration to take a final call on the continuation of Darbar move. The 148-year-old practice of shifting capitals annually between Srinagar and Jammu and Kashmir. So it's a practice which has been going on since 148 years. And what is the practice? Shifting capitals annually between Srinagar and Jammu. So what is it? Darbar move is a century-old practice in which the government functions for 6 months each in two capitals of the state, Srinagar and Jammu. Now, these are the two capitals of the state, Srinagar and Jammu. And as per the convention, the centuries old year practice, for 6 months the capital is Srinagar and for the another 6 months the capital is Jammu. Now the practice was reportedly started in the late 19th century by Ranbir Singh, the Maharaja of Jammu and Kashmir, who used to shift his capital between Srinagar in the summer and Jammu in the winter to escape extreme weather condition in these places. So it was a good move. I wish all the states had that option. But Jammu and Kashmir is a special state with special demography, and this might be useful in that particular state. So it's a very nice convention. Jammu, which is normally cold in summers and Jammu in winters, okay. So Jammu in winters. So Jammu is particularly warm in winters. And obviously Srinagar will be cold in summers. So it's a good option. Now the government will function in Srinagar, the summer capital of the state, till late October, and then move to Jammu, the winter capital, in the first week of November. Now hundreds of trucks are usually piled to carry furniture, office files, computers and other records to capital. Now this is cumbersome exercise. Within the state, for every 6 months, if you are using transport at such a massive scale to move things from one place to other, it will definitely cause a lot of money as well, plus man force. Regional parties in Jammu and Kashmir advocated the continuation of the practice to help the emotional integration between two diverse linguistic and cultural regions of Jammu and Kashmir, which I think is a good point. However, we should also consider that being a century-year-old practice, it has caused a lot of money to the exchequer as well, plus efforts also. Now, the Darbar move results in wastage of tremendous amount of time, effort, energy, and inefficient and unnecessary activity. This point is very relevant and true. It is taxing for security forces too, because once you are moving all these items, this infrastructure, you are also bringing in security forces as well. So it nurtures inefficiency and leads to lack of governance. The same negatively impacts justice dispensation and impedes judicial administration. It also causes delay in justice dispensation as government records are not available to the pleaders in one region for 6 months at a time. Oh, that's a very valid point. Now, valuable documents and resources of Union Territory in the nature of important and sensitive government documents are put to tremendous risk in the process of their transportation. Obviously, if some government documents are very important, while in transportation or in transit, they may get lost or damaged, as they are packed in trunks and carried in hire trucks over a distance of 300 km between Jammu and Kashmir and vice versa twice a year. Now, what does High Court say about this? Now, High Court observed that if this practice was rationalized, the amount of money, resource and time would be saved. It could be utilized towards the welfare and development of Union Territory. Very valid point. Which has otherwise witnessed much turmoil. It could be utilized for protection and propagation of culture and heritage of communities. Okay. It could also be used for facilitating expenditure on COVID-19 related issues. Valid point. The court also remarked that given the modern weather conditions mechanism, the consideration of extremities of weather, which was the case, reason and basis for Darbar move does not hold weight today. I believe to an extent that there should definitely be repeal and movement, physical movement of trucks and security personnel just to ensure that the furniture and all the documents reach from one place to another. I think it would be appropriate if we could build a mechanism or a system or a proper infrastructure in both these places and create a conducive environment for them to function simultaneously. It's not that for 6 months this should be one capital and for another 6 months that should be another capital. Why not to make both these two places an important place for handling administrative related works? Why can't all the documents, things which are happening through papers, be streamlined through online movement? All these documents can be accessed online no matter where you are and which capital of the state you are. So I think this should be another way where the government might take that decision, wherein there will be no movement, but both these uh, culturally important places in the state do carry out the legacy of centuries old. But let not there be movement of in furniture and documents and all the related papers and security personnels, because this is going to cost a lot of money to the exchequer, and this money definitely can be used for other better purposes. At the same time, we should also respect the sentiments of the people around and ensure that both these places, Jammu and Srinagar, are made important places for for carrying out the administrative activities.